Hey, welcome back. You have seen the previous clips. This is the almost the last clip before we close this and say that we are done with this mirror cube, solving this cube. So as you see in the last, I was able to I was able to actually permute the pieces in such a way that one of the pieces also got right orientation, but they are in the right place. So I'm going to now solve them. So when you have one piece in oriented, there could be chances of no corner piece being oriented correctly, everything wrong. That is a easier option. Or it could be one piece, it could be two piece, it could be alternative place. There is no hard and fast rules here. It could be 1, 2, 3, or if all the four are oriented, you have called the Rubik's cube solved. So in this case, one is oriented, three are not oriented. So keep the one to the left bottom and then start with the right, because this is going to be your buffer position. This position is your buffer position, and these are the ones that you're going to rotate and then get it. So when you keep this as a buffer position, keep in mind one thing that I want to stress again and again. You hold these center pieces, the center layer, in your thumb and your middle finger. So like the C, you use your big finger and or your, even if you can use it, because this will rotate, and this piece should not rotate. I hope you get that right. So if you change this, you will not solve the problem. It will get scrambled. So keep the centers intact. The center line, the center layer that we are talking, the center layer, keep this intact. Hold it tight. It can be a D, D prime, R, R prime. These are the ones that you'll be doing. And also you'll do U. So these are the movements that you'll do. U, U prime, R, R prime, D, D prime. So these are the ones that you're going to do. So with this movement, keep this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 pieces intact. It should be the same. Okay. For this entire algorithm that you're doing to orient the corners, this should be there. If you by any chance miss any of them, this will get scrambled. I make it very clear. If you move any of the movements other than this 5 pieces should be intact. This would change, but this will not. Okay. So keep that 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These 5 pieces should be in their same position for this entire algorithm. Okay, with that said, your next step is going to actually solve this. How do you solve it? You keep it as this, and then this is your buffer position that you are going to. So you do R prime, D prime, R, D. You keep doing it till you see the bigger piece on the top level to this line. Okay, R prime, D prime, R, D. Don't forget to do the D, please. That is the fourth R prime, D prime, R, D. Now you see this, it is now leveled, right? This is perfect. This is now oriented correctly. Again, as I mentioned, don't do anything with the central layer, the middle layer. Only do a U. Okay? Don't worry about how this is scrambled now. This will be resolved. Don't worry about it. Keep the center layer as it is. You did a U. Now do the same formula till you get this piece in the oriented form. R prime, D prime, R, D. R prime, D prime, R, D. See, again, I am keeping the central layer as it is, the middle layer. Now this is oriented right. You see this, it is oriented correctly, right? So this is also done. Don't do anything other than U, just a U, and rotate only the piece to be oriented to the buffer position. You don't do anything for the D or the top. This middle layer should be as it is. Now you do the same thing. R prime, D prime, R, D. You should do it till you see this piece, this last piece equivalent. Correct. Right? R prime, D prime, R, D. And there you see this piece is now oriented. This is perfect. Okay. Now, but you will see the gap. Right? So that is because the layer is not rotated correctly. You do it 1 time, 2 times, you're done. Woohoo! And now you will see this. This is a solved mirror cube, which takes its time for you to do it. But if you do follow whatever I have given in the steps, you are guaranteed to get it. Keep in mind the white layer versus the yellow layer. You should be very clear on understanding the differences in terms of the thickness, the width, X, Y, Z coordinates. the length, the breadth, and the height. That would determine which piece goes where. Now, if it is resolved, you will see that they are looking very easy, right? So this is like, okay, white, and you, if you imagine this as orange, this is the corner that is unique. The beauty of this is each piece in the mirror cube is different or unique in their XYZ. None of them are equivalent, none of them are the same for all the three coordinates. So keep that in mind, except for the centers. Of course, the centers are the same across the board, and that is the only reason why we are able to connect it. Otherwise, there is no way we can identify. Centers are the same. Other than the center, none of them are the same in terms of XYZ. All the other things are unique. So with that explanation, I congratulate you for walking through with me along with the mirror cube and then getting this scrambled and then solved. So with that explanation, I want to say thanks to all those who have subscribed so far, and for those who have not subscribed, I request or recommend you that you subscribe to my channel, so you will be able to get notifications on these things. You would have seen my channel has lots and lots of Rubiks, around 170 plus, or I don't remember, 172 or 174 videos, clips, but there are almost 14 or 13 playlists themselves. Please browse my channel, you will see a lot of them, right from the 2x2 to 3x3 to 4x4 and 5x5, 6x6. All these things are resolved. Then I went for the gear cube, which is different type of cube. Then I also finished the master pyramids, and then I did the megaminx. In fact, my boy also did a megaminx. Then there is a twisted cube that was recently done. Now we are done with the mirror cube. So with all these things, I am left with two more tougher pieces to solve. One is the windmill, which will come soon. You'll be seeing this coming not too far. So this is one of the toughest cube that I have handled, and of course the master tough cube, the one that is toughest that I have seen, is your axle cube. So when it is scrambled, it gives you no clue on what it is, and you will be wondering how this translates into a perfectly squared Rubik's cube when it is solved. So we'll walk you through that, but before that, I'm taking a small break now to say a bye to all of you, and then wishing you all the good times with Rubiks. One more time, please subscribe to my channel for you to get the notifications, and do comment. The only way I know whether I'm doing it right or not is if I get comments, or if you are able to give me any information pertaining to where you are stuck and so on. Otherwise, I would assume that the clips are good enough for you to solve all your problems, and I wish you all the best. Have a good one there. Thank you all for watching this channel. Bye bye.